when you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, you'll hear over and over to just make videos. And that is important, but also there are some strategies that you can use that's gonna help you along this journey. So in this video, I wanna dig into 2 strategies that I personally use to grow my YouTube channels that you can use as you're building your channel. So there's a few strategies depending on the style of content that you're producing. There's search-based strategies, and then there's suggested strategies, or home or browse. And they're gonna be different. So if you wanna focus on search, say you're a review channel, tutorials, anything where there's gonna be keywords that's gonna help people find your content, well, you should try to use search to your advantage, especially as a smaller creator. Now, as you grow and as you get bigger, search is not as important. However, I do still have videos on my channel that are performing super well in search. For example, I have this video here that's on multicamming for Final Cut Pro, and it has over 70,000 views, which is pretty good for this video. Now, when you look at the data, the majority of these views are actually coming from search. And this video has brought over 1,000 subscribers and over $1,800 to my channel. So this was a solid video that worked well in search, but not browse and suggested. Now, if you type in the search term how to vlog, you'll see that my video ranks first for that search term. And also when you go over to Google and you type in how to vlog, my video pops up first on Google as well. And this video has almost 3 million views, and 50% of those views come from search. Now, this video alone has brought in almost 60,000 subscribers and almost $20,000 to this channel. Depending on the kind of content you're producing, there might be more opportunities for search, especially when you're getting started out, and then suggested and browse will kick in later. But for other strategies like more entertainment style channels, well, browse, suggested, homepage, that's all gonna be where you're gonna get the majority of your views. So if you're going down this path of reviews, tutorials, or just guides, or anything that's gonna be super helpful in that way, you should use search as a tool to get more eyeballs on your channel. But if you're someone who's going more entertainment route, well, then you're gonna have to apply strategies that are gonna work more for suggested and browse. When I really started seeing my channel take off, it came from the keywords that I was using when I started doing my initial tutorials and reviews. And still to this day, I use keywords in my content because it does help reach a broader audience, even though the majority of my views come from suggested and browse. So let me give you one strategy for search and one strategy for suggested browse. Let's start with the search. So I use an extension called TubeBuddy. And this has a free version and there's also a paid version. Now, TubeBuddy is super powerful because you could see how many people are actually searching for a keyword. So let's look at the topic, how to fly a drone. This is just a broad keyword that a lot of people are searching for. So using TubeBuddy, I can type it in here in the search bar, and then down here, it shows the number of monthly searches for this topic. Now with the paid subscription to TubeBuddy, you could see how well your channel compares to the other channels that are producing content in this specific keyword. And so you'll have these 3 different metrics that are gonna help tell you if your video will perform based on your channel history. So the first one is search volume. Is there search volume for this specific topic? And then it has competition weighted, which tells you that your video might either perform really well for this keyword or it might not perform well at all. And then the last one is optimization strength. So it's telling you if other creators' videos are optimized for this keyword or they're not. So if it's in the green, it means that all the creators have optimized for this specific keyword. Whereas if it's in the red, it means nobody's really targeted this keyword in these specific search results. And then at the bottom, it says top ranked videos. So it shows you the average views for these videos that are in the top of the search results. And then it shows the lowest barrier to entry. So this is the video with the least amount of views that's in the top of this search. And then it shows your channel, what your average is in the last few videos that you've produced. So the last few videos I've produced, my average is 120,000 views versus the barrier to entry, which is around 10,000 views. And so there's a good chance if I produce a video that has the keyword phrase, how to fly a drone in it, that it will rank in the top of these search results. And as a new creator, you're just trying to establish your audience. So finding keywords where you can rank in the top of the search results will help bring new eyeballs to your channel and start getting the whole process moving so that your videos will start getting pushed in home, browse, and suggested and all of that. Now also with TubeBuddy, you can go to the results tab and you can see which videos are ranking for this specific search result. And as you can see, the top result is, well, my video. So my video is performing well in this search already because this is a keyword that I've gone after. But if this specific keyword is too far out of reach for your channel and for the average views that you're getting right now, what you could do is use other keywords around this keyword phrase by using the tools on the right-hand side, which show you related searches on YouTube, on Google, and some different trends. And this is just gonna give you some different ideas for keywords. And as you start exploring each one of these, you might find a keyword that doesn't have as much competition and something that you might be able to rank in. And so the key with using this search strategy is you're looking for those keywords that has search volume. So a lot of people are looking for this keyword, but you can rank with your average views that you're currently getting on your channel. So all of it is gonna depend on your unique situation and where you're at on your journey. But this is just a good tool to be able to find keywords, especially when you're working more in these search-based topics. Now let's go over a strategy for building suggested traffic to your videos. So the key here is you wanna do research. You wanna find all of the creators that are in the niche that you wanna produce content in. Now what you wanna do is have a YouTube channel where you're only watching these creators. You're not watching anything random. You're not watching the news. You're not watching the funny video that someone sent you. You have a YouTube channel dedicated to only watching the content from the creators that are in the niche that you're trying to produce in. Now, the key here is give YouTube a lot of viewer data. So watch all of these creators, all the videos that you like from these creators and the videos that you would see yourself producing and start interacting. Like, comment, subscribe, and just continue to watch videos and watch them through their entirety. Don't just like click on one and bounce off. Now, what's gonna happen over time is that you're basically creating a profile of the user who's gonna wanna watch the content that you wanna produce. And so the more that you use this YouTube account and interact and watch these different videos, whenever you log in, the homepage is gonna be all of the types of content that the YouTube algorithm thinks that you're gonna want to watch. This is a ton of data for you to use to be able to figure out what kind of content is being suggested and pushed on the homepage. And also, as you're watching these videos, see what's popping up on the sidebar. That's your suggested traffic. So having this account where it's dedicated to only watching the kinds of content that you want to produce is going to give you a lot of information on the types of things that people are actually watching on the platform and give you an indication of what types of stuff you should be producing if you want YouTube to be suggesting your content. So depending on the style of content that you're producing, you might be able to use both of these strategies. If you're not doing search-based topics like reviews, guides, tutorials, then you really want to focus more on the algorithm and what YouTube pushes using this second method so you can really see what is working on the platform right now. If you want to see my full hour-and-a-half masterclass all around building a YouTube channel, make sure you check out this video right here, and I'll see you on the next video.